Good evening and welcome to the real world. I saw such an interesting thing this week. So humbling to see the way people think. Staka, you didn't give staka, so somebody comes by, so you reach into your pocket, you put money in the pushka, you give $1, somebody comes to you, you have a thing, you listen to them, you give. But staka is not just about money, it's about heart. That's what the pasuk tells us in this week's parsha. If there's a yid who's going through a rough time, one of your brothers is going through a rough time, says, don't tighten your hand, don't clasp your hand and not give him money. Open up your hand to him, give him generously. Give him double washing. Open your hand. Rashi says, again and again. No, but the guy was just here. Is it already a year? What happened to the money I gave you last time? None of us. Give, and give. Double. Okay. I had another hagasha, another sense maybe of what the double lashon is telling us here, which probably goes into Rashi also. There's a way of giving another person where you're not just giving him something, you're giving him so much that he doesn't know he's getting. And I'll tell you exactly what I saw this week, and that moved me so much. But first, the Hakdam, the story of Yid, one of the great Gaboid stuck in Yerushalayim was named Michal Goodfarb. Yerushalayim Zalman took it very seriously. He was from the Yerushalayim family, and they trusted him, but the Gedalim didn't trust him to give him money. So Michal Goodfarb once said that whenever he goes to give somebody money, Gedalim would collect and they would send that for Yantif. He always finds a way to ask them for something. So the best case scenario, the person that he went to was a big Talmud Chacham. So he said, could you tell me Pshat this Gemara, could you tell me with the Taisus, I don't understand what to give Eger. And then he'd leave the envelope. But the person had just given him something, so they were left with a sense of dignity, with a sense that they had also given. So even though there was an envelope on the table now, they didn't have that feeling of being takers. Okay, that's it. He said, what if the person wasn't a big Talmud Chacham? They're a very smart guy, they're a very wise person. So he would ask them an Eitzah. A medical question, a question that he had to know for something he was busy with. Everybody has their field of expertise. Somebody said, what if the person wasn't a Talmud Chacham and they were also a fool? They didn't know anything. What would you do then? So he said, then I would say, could you give me a bracha? A bracha for me eats a big dach. So that's something you could give me. So he always left anybody who was really a recipient with a sense of being a giver, because every yid could give a bracha and every bracha is worth something. So as I said this week, I was traveling and I was in a shul where it's not a very big shul, not a very big crowd, but during the summer months, because the travelers, the Rav has a much bigger crowd than usual. And they're speaking to Mincha Ma'ariv, and there's somebody, a Talmud Chacham, a Chashav a person, a Ben Torah, was sitting in the front listening wide-eyed to the Rav's speech. I heard the Rav's speech, it was nice, it was nice, but it was a classic Rav was between Mincha and Ma'ariv speech. I can't tell you that it didn't sound like he put tremendous amount of thought. He didn't prepare a Shabbos, a Gadol Drasha. He knocked something out, and this guy was listening wide-eyed. So I asked the person who I know, was a big Talmud Chacham. I said, after, what did you find so intriguing about the Rav's speech? You were sitting there listening as if like pearls were falling from his lips. He says, I made a cheshbon. He said, I'm traveling too, I'm vacationing, and I'm also diving in a shul. I benefit from the Rav. He says, I would love to give a big check when I leave. I can't. I'm not in that situation. I'm not a philanthropist. I can't just, cover his budget for the month, even though I'd like to. But I can give him something else. I can give him a feeling of self-worth when I come sit in the front. The real Talmud Chacham, and I listen to him, and I come here night after night, and I make sure to be on time, and I make sure to sit in the front where he could see me, and where his Baal Batim could see me too. And I stay, and I listen, and I ask Akasha after. That's a constant giving. Such a beautiful thought, because I also probably should be giving a bigger check to the shul, where you daven even in passing, and I didn't do not that and not that. There are people who think that way. That's Pesach, that's nothing to not just to give something, but to give something that you're also giving him a sense that he has something. That means when he left, he still has not just the actual thing you gave him, but the sense of self-worth and dignity. But he gives the Rav is not just the actual chesed that he's sitting there listening to him speak, which is very nice. It's that the Rav has a sense that he's worth being listened to. You didn't get this. You didn't have these instincts. That's maybe what the pasuk is telling us. Nasan Titan to say, "What better way to go in giving a little more and giving a little smarter."